Despite Iraq War, America's Love Affair with France Still Going Strong by Keith Spicer, Freelance, December 10th, 2009. So, Carla Bruni, French President Nicolas Sarkozy's gorgeous wife, says she will star in a Woody Allen movie? What's going on? Is this a bit of PR back-scratching between celebrities? Yes, but it's also a neat vignette of the 233-year love-hate relationship between French and American cultures. America's most celebrated French ally was the Marquis de Lafayette, and his statues and city names abound in the U.S. A general in George Washington's army, he raised money for the American Revolution. In 1886, recalling the 100th anniversary of U.S. independence, France gave New York the Statue of Liberty to symbolize Franco-American friendship. And when the U.S. finally entered the First World War in 1917, Colonel Charles Stanton proclaimed at the Marquis' graveside, "Lafayette, here we are." Words recalled at the 1944 Normandy invasion. That hiccup of George W. Bush's Iraq War? Then, France sitting it out, the friendship briefly soured. The French became, quote, cheese-eating surrender monkeys, unquote, and their beloved frites turned into freedom fries. The spat blew over as Bush's Iraq occupation blew up. The image of France in the view of Americans is seductive lifestyle, sex appeal, gastronomy, high culture, and artistic creativity. The French view of the American? Wide open spaces, informality, space travel, energetic individualism, and the sky is the limit, social mobility. Movies. American movie makers took to Cannes for prestige. Their film schools study French directors. Je dirais parler non en français parce que je serais mauvais. Voilà. The French study great Hollywood directors, Charlie Chaplin, Alfred Hitchcock, William Wyler, Brian De Palma, Steven Spielberg, Stanley Kubrick, Martin Scorsese, and scores of others, including French-revered Woody Allen. Most American stars are street famous in France. Americans know fewer French actors but love the ones they do know. Older Americans remember Maurice Chevalier, Claudette Colbert, Charles Boyer, Leslie Caron, and Brigitte Bardot. Now, Catherine Deneuve, though not seen in the U.S., Juliette Binoche, Audrey Tautou, and the unsinkable Gerard Depardieu. The words auteur and film noir are now English words, just as remake, western, and untraveling are now French words. French filmgoers display an encyclopedic knowledge of film techniques and actors' performances. On a given day in Paris, you can see about 200 movies. The Cinémathèque Française is as close as Hollywood has to a world film library. For years, Sarasota, Florida, held an all-French film festival. Since 1975, the French have hosted an all-American film festival in Deauville, Normandy. Major Hollywood stars appear there, as in Cannes. Many go to Paris to pick up a Legion of Honor, Clint Eastwood last November 13th, or a Medal of the Order of Arts and Letters. Americans honor French filmmakers through remakes like Cage aux Folles, 3 Men and a Baby, The Suitcase. Pop music, another Franco-American love fest. Even though language limits notoriety, music sweeps through to audiences. American hits are hummed or sung by millions here. Michael Legrand wrote lush scores for dozens of Hollywood movies. A couple of his translated songs, I Will Wait for You, The Windmills of Your Mind. Paul Anka's words to My Way were originally Comme d'habitude in the original Claude Francois song. Don't expect the Carla Woody movie to flop. Film acting would be Carla's 4th career after being a top model, pop singer, and first lady, all acting jobs. A fast learner and fluent in English, she will probably seduce America just as she did Sarko and Woody. Besides, she also knows that Woody said 80% of success in show business is showing up. Keith Spicer, a former Ottawa citizen reporter or editor, writes from Paris. Oh. Okay.